studios of Kessben 92.9 and then Kessben T Process Center. Some in country 40 years and above. And man, no, your problem no. Anybody who come on. Danny then you know, who they ratio. Then you be also no bet to check it. And one day your prostate, you know, and it's an internal no Batampa Process Center for couldn't come on. Never wapa or Batampa Process Center. Some in country said. So who send your man boss here? No chance of prostate in who can come back. I didn't hear an interway. I quite check it. I didn't know so Johnson and Fane a delay, a chance about. Oh Johnson and Mojata train. Oh Johnson and Fane. I had to post a beba. I feel what that's when you made out. Oh Johnson, Dabi, and your papa. Oh prostate in whole signals and I'm a water. I didn't hear an interway. Now when the air of Batampa Process Center phone couldn't come on. Number our numbers you know 055 3800 055 3800 Amo waye kaswa fifi pra last stop hono mo wo kaswa nya no kwan so ha directors of Batampa Process Center wansam na me no okay enti en ntema mema no ne enko check ye prostate no na beboa yen pa Batampa Process Center or say prostate problems your last stop. Sassi so dear, oh to an hour to if you baby a papa, oh to an hour to be a sunny dear fattas or cotton on a problem be anyhow. And you may come back and form our parents or cotton again. Namal Estate and Construction Limited, and Namal Estate and Construction Limited. Some in country will say, and Sassino, Granabe Toby, oh to no near 200 pieces of blocks now they say to Medina say, oh Santon Sassino near more discount to plot to be able to so. I didn't know. You're in time now, no one could come away. Oh, Passasia to Padia, one penny a demo, one penny a Sefata, says no Mudin come on, and one in the Mall Estate and Construction Limited, and there's no Mudin come on. Now, I'm on Sass and a big Amasa, my Dodo Wakaswa teacher, Mante, Dentra, Fakutuku, Fancheko, or Honina, and Sassini Guhoboy. You're in time now, no one could come on. I'm office no Amasama obey forest. I had a year. Office in the war, and in way. Now when your munko didn't come on. Numbers now and also no medium come on 0205 051525 0205 051525 and I say 0598 653 9999 0598 653 9999. Now one in the Mall Estate and Construction Limited for ND and Komai. Onkwa won koda sa because o koda o be dwendwene sa adwendwene do so wo wadwendwene na wo dwendwene no enya koda we so ade ndembom no o problem ne so o pe collateral ho komo adi wo ho o pe se woni sabi adwuma edimu efata so no mudi komo when it comes to collateral issues and I face ye wo land document perfection ho a mesle wo a yes any the fata essence wo ko any company number one when it comes to collateral issues. Eclipse collateral management. Eclipse collateral management. Eclipse collateral management. Ejumekowe. Oh, you're fantastic. The Juma saw any. I didn't hear any time when. Now when the Eclipse collateral management phone code didn't come on. Now come on, I said so no mukodi no except for taye pa dia na who say omo na say ukona no mukodi come on fa ho. I didn't know what was so what a young crata da ho. I bet me that year Juma ma wo. Then you can who say what they call Eclipse collateral management for what on Beshama. I'm a BBA to me. You are the game changer when it comes to turning property documents into profit. In term now no mundi and come on. Let's suffer pa. I'm more for more dental barrier by Moses Hospital and as a West African SHS one on one kasa. I'm on numbers no. 054 383-2466 054-383-2466. Now when Eclipse Collateral Management for Indian come on or say at Eclipse Collateral Management for property owners we say think safety and decent income, and then for businesses we say think funding before projects, and then Eclipse Collateral Management for whom come on new ADA. Sasin America just a diagnostic herbal industry. Ejumeko a address from Kwamba drive from the 1374 and I said T74 address from Kokra. You know your blood related diseases. It is a high blood pressure, high blood sugar, your chronic wounds, hepatitis B and C, your HIV kidney infections and liver infection, your ulcer, prostate enlargement, your bad breath and menstrual pain, your chronic cough and your asthma, chest pains, arthritis, swollen faces, and feet in Nadia. Except for the says all compare a diagnostic herbal industry for drone be. I friend the 1374 T74 a drone kokra a drone a 3232 so share 3 a drone 2 cap ne sisunoa combination na makache wono dem no pencheche bupa ye pa woni ye diagnostic herbal industry funding come on 0246 073498 0246 073498 and I say 050-162-8931 050-162-8931. Now when a diagnostic herbal industry funding come on. I say there I say fata say aya wo tie here wo sre na fe wo sisu nyina yellow wo sre na wo sin ahye poto wo say asay wanim wo sin na wo digina hwehwe ma na wo hwe sesi ano aye bibia wo ho didi a wontumi say wo wi nam no left no da call right wo twi no da call left so da to catch am so na wa say da my excuses say ane wo de na ma edin de wo mpe wo boa wo sin e how wo sin enkoye eya wo ya wo da wontumi kra. Oh Jack adia nenye eya reho de eya reho amachi dede eya reho wansam ye ya se wo sin pa egu wanumu na enkoye na etutu rough dabi yenko eye gentleman dental clinic limited for number boy omo examine omo ye consultation no ye fe bibi root canal treatment RCT omo ye ni nyina be ye scale ni polishing so wo siso eso ye fi pa na ye no wo de dro bi atwi enko me pa chowa gentleman dental clinic ese me kan cho se bra what no be ya ma ye extraction ye teeth whitening ye braces ye be hye wo sina ma kama wutino wo sino so no ye tutuna wo di afra no ye be replacing nyina so ma ye na ope restoration fa ara say teeth jewelry ni nyina ma enti an interman now on a gentleman dental clinic encoding come on wo sit by ye fe brutal most of mon check up no nya nentam na gentleman dental clinic as a man can just say nentam na bra omo branches na mbebo so ma wa one cranity emi yenko aye Nungwa main lorry station hono yen sabe ka omo Nungwa main lorry station wa and I feel so yen my wa cry be yenko atomic down kwa benya roundabout wa obehu gentleman dental clinic limited for yen my wo Kumasi no yenko Abreport junction off Bantama High Street yen my wo Techima no yenko aye magazine off Kenton Road and I feel no Kofrodi and yenko aye Central Police Station hono man na ben yen my water crowding way ya wado yo yen kota disco junction hono mwa yen my wa aflawo yen ko opposite GCB bank yen my water melene so yen ko tishegu opposite ya post office no I ben MTN office hono man ya wo yen my wo aye atonsu no yen ko high school junction traffic light wa yen sabeka gentleman dental clinic limited And Sabe come over home. 0598 731 823 0598 731 823 and I say it was 055 913 9582 and it was 054 99 06588 054 99 06588 Wonsa Ebeka Eye Gentleman Dental Clinic Limited. Now Kosha was saying why. And it says 7:53 in the studios of Kessben 92.9 and I face no Oshemi Ewe Kessben TV so bidim area man science for Kojo Preko Dankwah Matanasi che abo 9:45 na me djumedie no aba awiye na fe bibia atoto din. Today is Friday, I don't know, and I watch you nyina ye de betu dwa ene the all the big issues course nyina no ye bedi hu enkomo ene anopay e wo fie hanam. Charles Maakye or your managing editor MIA the Hawk newspaper and I feel so eye Kojo ye boa former youth organizer aye waso West Wogon obetena say and then our favorite friend aye Gordon Asare Bediakon national communications director hopeful MIA the MPP so ebetena say na fe ye din komo bebre and so your name painful to be doing komo ye pa. So the base after all the base now near di won komo right after the MPP election in no apparently it is becoming something else. You be di won komo ene ano pay afa ho na afia hede ko ene de be na but answer na no I mean ko line no so ahoma so na me doctor Isiama from C4C specialist limited liver specialist limited you know mo ND enkomai na afia yen hwe de eko on a Kessben Maakye health segment and so na afia hede eko ene Friday and it dey na aye no Dr. Twini Mutai the BC na mum no as I say on my caution na yehu de ebeye yehu dog me mo ache mo akwaba eba eye Kessben 92.9 so na face Kessben TV so me giri say bibia eye boko de
yeni abapeni obade adaroma bibia boko me gidi say also bibia boko outside
erade adom bibia eso eye fine pa ema me pa boys and girls for nyina so mu chia
oh eji omo so pa
na me kan cho say no see Friday
Oh, very good. But you say we should just my listeners the doers of the listening as well.
As muti, but as some find you may be saying about home. Dog. You know, boys, and I say, boys, and Niche pa, and then positive from Company J. Ama and Raminya, guess, message back home. Or they buy me has a me who's a mectimia kaya because sinner by okay no na ama girls in the Jakakra but do say the two hono na enshada enye na say the boys girls say Jakakra you share sa text message no they buy no na me ma enhu sisia na the okay ne there no say me de say doctor e kan the okay no doctor kan enya hwe obefa ne sa na maya mu hote say de mo mpese mo be didi wo fie na doctor eka no na kwete say bia o shamu kutupa somebody de mo ye no but nyehwe ye be hu adwuma me pese me kan test no wia me kan test na gas we guess na send ma me o enya mia na me kope bae guess ankasa na omo e de bae na me pese me bu ni din enti no me jane sa eneja me de share me ho and I'm so okay me fan is and I say I have deliberately decided not to comment on it. Your discussion with doctor has reached headquarters. Making count. Say your discussion with a doctor has reached headquarters. You know, or can actually or say as for the wives association, don't worry, we won't cook dinner for you again, Dr. Omega. Omega. Where guess? Maakye. Me money diba Maakye. Or say as for wives association, don't worry, we won't cook dinner for you again. Weja.
Oh, mama yes sao. Mama yes na. Ya no mo a yes ram.
Dog weja. Because eda e be kwa to ebi du fi na aduane fi. Dog e be wo. Oh, Christ, dog. Yes, mo.
Easy.
Ebende. And then wo my.
See the me da say. You better your loyal listeners na say titru odofo ya or my messages no bisa questions ya da nyina ase ya ne ya kai ho ye nim nyama ne bidie but ya ne ya kai ho titru efa no your lifestyle no enu ntina ama yon common no abribia na ye siso sa no because conditions are arising these days no it happen the young ones in the 20s, 30s, and it's so bad because first no kaya bi wo 70. I mean why you be behavior na afa nobody na ho dey na ba form no. But these days you're very common we young no muntina ye din common no ayesa na watwe mu nyina na ye din komo bebre afa senya moja circulate woni pedianu senia organs ahodo woni pedianu mo coordinate ye juma na ene Friday na ye betu kwai ye beko outdoors ye beko parties boys ni girls betna se ne die besno but modi ama unsan ka livoton the enti amema unsan ka livoton ne se kai se ensabia ni nyoma ye bedibia no ni pedianu mu a wo fire GIT ni mu the gastrointestinal tract ni mu pe was a quiet breath one mu na ya breath one ebomodian ho ejuma kai say yesia say area ho do bebre e ka breath one empem bebre no na efi yankasa your lifestyle ya re bi to say hepatitis yesia hu say infections ahodo viral hepatitis no emo ahodo virus no etimi betna ne pedian mu true glass no mu baako saliva true body contact through sexual intercourse through sweat ni mother to child ratio ni nyina no kwanya hepatitis mwanufa eba ni pediane mu na ebiom yese se udnum nsanso anu odin bebre a ekọ brebo ni mu a ma brebo ni enzymes ALT ADLT ni nyina no ekosoro na ma wo cytochrome P450 no so ejuma bebre a ekosoro bebre no ebasa ma brebo na ho odin no ba form brebo no so ni juma e woni pediane mu no edoso eno nti se wonya livoton na ekenya brebo no ema ensam duro ahoden a ebetena brebo no ma cancer ebetena brebo no mu ema alcoholic hepatitis betena brebo no mu ema fatty liver brebo no mu fatty liver grade 1 grade 2 brebo no mu ema hepatostasis conditions ahodo eba brebo no mu nyina no wonya livoton a ebekenya brebo no ema brebo no etini a fight mo no ankasa afa no yare eno nti se wo such problem bi ebobo so a ma wonsa enka livoton kai say yare a your friend fatty liver no adults these days obo say obi o ha onya signs and symptoms bia na so routine check up no bo say ni liver no aye fatty bebre bi kura wa na ko grade 2 grade 3 a na chese di o how ebeto nipedia no so kai say ensa no odin eba wo nipedia no mu pe o liver no concentrate on ensa no eye ho ejuma ejai ma enam na wo we e ma nsuo no e ma drinks ne ne ma hodo a wo fa nyina no onye ho ejuma nti ma unya excess fat ebe wo nipedia no mu a ebitimi koye visceral fat you see visceral fat your hidden fat and easy to lose that type of fat your subcutaneous fat your skin na see your exercise kakra discipline kakra we dia ne wo lifestyle utimi burn easily e ma wo lose weight na so visceral fat hidden harmful fat active fat best start is release chemical mediators of inflammation kai say chemical mediators of inflammation so che woni peduan mu pe etima omoja ne ya take etima circulation ya problem etima adwumu yare ba etima intimo yare ba etima blockages eba o blood vessels nimu na ohia visceral fat no esan say eno so say organs akese ne bebre akoma no nya problem brebonia problem, your funia problem, or gallbladder, or spleen, and also so wire the mononuclear phagocyte system faction. No, I tell say, pesticide, chemicals, I would do apoptosis process. I red blood cells are every 120 days. A bit woo, I know so free body anymore. So in free body anymore with your spleen, with your liver, with your kidneys, and if you're running in a nimboma, not the chances of tumor, and in your mind, won't be brewing anymore, cancer, and non Kenya or na brebo any organs I can see away in juma na and near my alcohol nipedian, a funny diane, a funny insio, a fano a draw, a fano alcohol, body no and clear. So over corsetting. So over coffin the empacho, Mounsanka livoto nibian show. Definitely look on ada for me and this young quadia. Ebi anan komomo no konoko nyo maybe ako nipedian, near maybe so are no gain. Ako ni pedianmu enam bi so a ori bi a che akwa try akore na akọ kenyan nyoma bi a aye hidden wo ni pedianmu long term di hawa bro dia omodi ama nsanka livoto na livoto ni mwa obrebo no nen detoxify body no me so ye brebo no wo de matu ni din the zoom lion function enti efin bia wo ni pedianmu no Kenya brabon with livoton. Now fenyin nyina ye wa akomayare hypertension, diabetes, kidney problem, liver problem, stroke, imprimu yare, ajemu yare kai. Say a brabon ho den ba from wa yetiminya hepatic encephalopathy. Trese e moa bitiminya kwan virus, bacteria timinya kwan ko adwin mu e infect adwin empo UTI delirium etimiba a refer bebra enam infection abetina oni pedian so me pa cha thrombosis arise thrombosis so trese o moja no ye take se kokobo ba po e ma moja no circulate because of efia atina oni pedium cholesterol atina oni pedian ma che brebo no that utmost function of production, packaging and excretion of the cholesterol. Kenya brebo no to me is a few way na ma or how amma metina woni pedium so Kenya in dia na dia me kanfo C for C livoton e dia amount bomodi na amount sankebi ebusia ni obi abetimi anom from 12 years and above and try my area ma brebo ni wansa Kenya brebo no na brebo no nsa no ho yare empo se yare aba brebo ni wa emma weni nya o yakra bomodi na amount sanka livoton ebeboa eyiyi fia hodro nyina efri ni pedianum livoton ehunya enya den kra special chemicals wo mu nyina no eye natural ebeboa wo ni pedia na wonsaka livoton ide sam ne se ebetu ye boa se build a diet plan amaw said the obedi de any kwai se wodi kai se nyoma bi wo ho a wodi a obrebo no bre bebre ema wo liver o kidney ni organs akosie ni nyina atiminya problem kai bi om se nyoma bi so wo a wodi a ekenya obrebo no mo no susu tumi di ne djuma ye livoton edi ma akotene pa omodi ana ma nsanka livoton me kanfu bi ama wone anope fiade senia be ya ebo 4 5 6 na woni boys ni girls kwa odi bi be sha bag mu na ba kumienu ko system mu a actually livoton ba kumienu bi so na detoxify body no na ma efi ametna oni peduen ankofa or how ansamba.
Nice one. Dog and I say ani nkran wa hye and na face no SSA ye pe eye livoton ni bi na ye to ne de share bag game wa kire bi benye bi de and na face no ye no man ne ye pese ye fa ho na ye check ye kidney ani ye liver ni bibia so no ye nko hefa.
Yes, if I chose see for see be na po mo bia ba o be ma openi akwala bia to me ba see for see na Cape Coast Green Hill opposite Addison Square Garden your branch kese pa ewo agona odo be so your branch kese opposite the police station eyeta crowd so your branch kese pa o ye fejai put it fejai main spot wo Kumasi your just kwamo jachi junction and also near that kwa Accra had a Adenta SDA junction. They be America from the junction to the facility just like 1 to 2 minute walk. Now we do a treatment plan is a holistic. Send your brap any kind but to your boss show organs nina if any baseline investigation. Baby asimatono winina and you ya church or the wasa we the any quan say the ania wasa would a draws also the natural homeopathic remedy a livoton any other medications are directly into pancreas into liver, into kidney, into akomano, into intino, into adrenal, baby, I was a cobiano, na body nankasa naturally a heleno, me pacho, so person place order for liver to nakai, so free delivery no gusua age, ma within the moments of a crack, and into friend number 24/7, yabajo so near delivery no edi amount, kai say liver to na echo Kenya or brebuano, ama brebuano it me dini jumaye, number no 050 0040 331 050 and now say 050 0040 328 050 0040 328. Can I see our Netherlands branch? So number you are very active. Offer number way so and also 24/7. You also international number here plus 316 879 855 84 plus 316 879 855 84. Kai say C4C liver specialist hospital now T and Kenya Nakai say so brebo eya wonkwa ti hye so na Kenya no na ho ade no nkosoro Nakai say ya giandro ni di agi treatment plans di ntina bribi ya ka say once treated forever treated. Senior and a person me that no mre no abotre on this your big platform. I pray say Yankopon kan ho o pan for crew ni obi a oni ni bedin common there na ondom ya next week so ye be share. Bye bye.
Yada say doctor, yada see ye pa any doctor Edin come from C4C liver specialist hospital ni no mo Edin come on our health segment. Ye dey ebre ye ho and na Friday so today last week of the week or day ni na abre ye ntino yada na sibebre say wetumi ede eno abre ye yada na se pa. O check out time is 9 minutes past over 8 a.m. So enra na make a trade advocacy group any coalition in a share a Ministry of Finance and so Commissioner General of Ghana Revenue Authority na omoko and sembe nano and SC. I'm talking about traders omo ports omo can say the aircon AI na wo and say emphata say wo because the high cost and na airborne no and no common no money ministry no and face commissioner general no eku ediye na deputy minister and nyomo eku share because minister na nka say mu no oni ha no money IMF for etwetwe nkomo ewo US into no ono do ni chrome ha no but indeed omo course almost omo twen strike no they promise us omo yen from Monday to today and untino ehun komo no enema omo ko pie ministry omo ko di enkomo efa ho obi abeka ya dan watwe nyina no customs and afi so freight forwarders for edin komo bi ebeto ho said the aye ne de publican AI na efi Cyprus aba efi true there company be friend today see efi Cyprus aba chrome ha no ma ye de akosi port na eno na kire sebi the work of car ba ana okofa akokọ kra ba eno a ene be kire price sese wutua na watua ehun komo no ekoso yie pa ma omo me na ntie se eniema AI no price ana se ebo na AI no bobo ewo port ho no ense emfata enkoyie enu ntino ama eniema bo anase omo custom niema no mutua no ano akosuru yie pa entisi anya careful. What it means is that the ordinary Ghanaian will suffer because otua AI ne ka che ne se saade we akofa ba last year akofa ba last 2 months akofa ba last 6 months akofa ba sisi a me ka che se enye sa price ni biom na mom no price no ewo soro enu ntino de aye ne de esese wan kasa utua sa kana so omutua sa sika na de aye ne se unya tua wie ye na no kan hunu se the ordinary Ghanaian will have to pay for that price enu ntino so okofa wi a se so ndo odibito so se na be ya woso ubenya ono so benya kakra na watumi ade aye de se ene de fata enu nti amane ma bebre na no akotochima kakra ewo honom. Now it's interesting, yesterday they held a meeting now omo ekoye like I told you omo call with the Minister of Finance and Office Commissioner General of the Ghana Authority Revenue Authority na eniema anan na sebi coalition no ede tu dwase se omo aban ene commissioner no ehwe na omo tumi ejina so na omo ye de sene de fata ba kunie omo say with immediate effect anka Ministry of Finance and after Commissioner General on suspended the Publican AI system na yedabesi port no omo enyi emfi honom. Now, the Tosumienu was the reversion of the status quo on appeals within a 24-hour resolution period, and I face the full disclosure of the Publican AI system. No, omo person who contract the woman and nearma bang and the woman assessing omo nyina no obi ehun bie. They wanted the full disclosure of that, and I face they want to participate in the proposed government committee only after clearly defined terms and references. So nema miensa and nine way and omo e de call dan Minister for Finance and after so Commissioner Emma GRA. Na meeting no institution so if you mobile ye. One, government agreed to revert the appeals process to the status quo and ensure all appeals are addressed within 24 hours. Intifane se wakoyi uniema ewo ho na AI ne say ubetua 2 million cedis na wa appeal se dabi de AI ne kan de enya de ametumi atua no appeal no eni se echesa within the next 24 hours as se SEPs and as a custom for mo ho nyina no omu etumi de omadwini bom no mo han say okay asem na AI ne kan no ampa ensem fata ampa esefata na yetwa so wo ho a so 24 hours it should be done na omafi honum aban agiatum. It was agreed that the terms and references for the multi-party committee will be jointly developed with the coalition. And also aban agiatum say a committee obeforme na on the coalition no make a freight forwarders and after trade and after export and importers for nyina no coalition no ma form no aban agiatum say ono so ebehwe ama coalition no aka committee no ene adwuma mo beye nyina no ono so ene omo ebeye sa adwuma no. And then the atoso miensa on the disclosure the ministry indicated it will grant coalition leadership access to interrogate the system but declined to provide full details of the entities and contractual agreement governing the Publican AI. The Bible so training in an say mo person mu interrogate system no AI system na ye ni problem. Say my machine and I didn't pardon na ye adwuma and niema ye nyina ya na ye dey feed machine no and it's some person interrogate there no problem. Na mom through there any Publican AI contract na ye nyina aban egina ye nyina na mo sign ne de lalai mo ye den ye mamu hu details na ewo mu no enya de a mo be hu sa ade no. Government declined the request again to suspend the Publican AI system and instead encourage the coalition to address concerns through the proposed committee. Aban say Mobekao say yen suspend the Publican AI ne there, but moboa moye den public AI no ebeye adwuma Publican AI no ebeye adwuma enya adwuma whilst we deal with other matters ewo multi-party committee na yati ni mu no eno ho komo ene yebidi ni na. My understanding is that coalition for no e dey atudwa say omo court efa eyesa enema we nyina ho but omo agiatum omo ntumi nje empanyfo ano ensi boni ntino omo suspension omo suspend omo strike no omo ekono demonstration strike no mo yini omo suspend for now and then they will heed to whatever it is happening but omo court to see to it say AI na ewo ho no Publican AI system no contract no any da ka nyina no ombehwemu na bibia tumi akoyie. Now the question arises whether we're going to have another SML because you say Publican AI na abano it is to aid, it is to help icons for their machines integrated machines na wo na ye de adwuma dada no eno ene de ba be. Some have also said that the economy there ema ene internal revenue for mra and shada engineer p whereas emrano eka de foforo no na instructions are efi ministry and afeso commissioner general hoba no so no bob kakra and it's no mu hu de ntia ayeko ne saa. Now it's interesting almost say emrana letter na commissioner general etroba ene say samo checking yama no na say AI no eka say oma prices too na ba ko e wo soro a ye be fa de wo soro no na wetuaka. So now Aban is telling us to say Sisiano Publican AI ne buy no watumi a block certain leakages within a customs on to the tune of making almost about $3 million. Ebisu say or 127 million Ghana cedis. Ebisu say or the buyer no so no ama a speed and here in 10 first no na ke bia be yusu bia be 2 to 4 hours and sana when your man yahwe na ma this time around less than 5 minutes na anywhere we. So they are happy that it is giving them the revenue. But traders no so try say only problem o sikani dia won sabeka but when crop no mo wase ho no the ordinary Ghanaian na wo show mo so no they are going to pay for the price. They will suffer for the price. Your dollar will be fine, inflation will be fine, but they can't buy the products. They can't buy the things that we are importing into this country, and the trader will not lose because on your politician wo and here numbers. Ain't no say almost to me internal so say enema bo ayedinia ye wo aban ho na omoba enye omoho na omoba enu no aban enye careful ewo enema or the eye publican AI no no. AI experts have also said that indeed AI na de buy you interrogating ye because a system you need to feed it with your culture. Send ya moya majuma ewo mine mu no no ho necessary would feed a machine no na sa ene ye no anase ye ne saying stakeholder meeting echo so anase saying ene koy ni na ebedi ni na ho enkomo ewo fia. And then of course the OSP matters arising. Now minority is saying that we should look at the article 88 is it clause 4 or so of the constitution to look into the matters the High Court to me ejina so aka say when it comes to prosecution OSP nisa adia no because or your agency o hwe man the buy na entitled na or your agency under the Attorney General into so your agency there he needs that authorization to be prosecuting. Then I saw Charles McCarthy write on his Facebook page that what will OSP without prosecution is it OSP? Hey Charles, hey asemo. See if I know OSP. Na the friend OSP na see me no can say Pino FM Charles how say Pino FM. You can say film entirely. Yes, yes, major authorization. Na fire ejuma. Now, Professor Michael Quay is also saying is of also what the High Court and the Supreme Court, High Court, I can say you cannot take away what the Constitution says. And when you know, or no, dear, of also say the High Court, I cannot. I also Constitution first. And when you know.
You see,
yes. Yes.
Oh, you nya mpenyifua omonka no kre.
Onka no kre say.
Ewo Ghana ha. Enema yenko yanimu no.
Ade.
Sabapa obo ne din we.
Professor Michael Quay.
Rockefeller Award winner. Very learned.
Yes.
A ban of politics and law. What I say, you cannot underestimate Professor Aaron Mike Okwe. But for him, so we are unfortunate. He was a speaker.
Yes.
When this law was passed in Parliament. 2017.
But not also only vote.
Or no, yes, speaker.
So only vote, no only vote when they were passing
the party in the Dubai, what is he talking about? He facilitated it.
When you say he facilitated, like how?
But you know what I say?
Yes, he's a speaker of parliament.
Yeah, so he facilitated the meeting that ushered into existence of this law, the Act 959.
Yeah.
And to me, can't say, he didn't have a vote, but he had a voice. Yeah, did bill no bread no leadership. Any speaker they decided before me boy, and so my item for consideration by the House.
Yes.
So he was involved in the passage of this law. No can who be pa. On to me can't say on count Speaker Bernard in Sasha Sardin. It is him. Any leaders no. At that time, what was his position? Is Maakye saying, say, Prof, is he saying, say, not only position by law, as a speaker, couldn't have stated his position? Because if LGBTQ plus, then the current speaker can. Or see, so long as he continues to remain the Speaker of Parliament, or Ben sure bill pass it. Previously, every attempt among Foyer to meet him on that bill, say on me block bill no. He says true of us. So speakers have roles to play when it comes to making laws in Parliament. And the Professor Ero Maakye cannot eat his cake and have it. He was part of the people that imposed this bill on us. They made it a law. Mr. Mekase Parliament acquire crime scene and man for Timas and so well, these are some of the things who say what can who be near pass him round. Didn't they know Article 88 now?
Yes.
When Parliament was sitting at the time on the name people 169 members of Parliament, then this will be 130 something. And Moody passes are be we. Edibayemra. What is it? Just a Munina Yansani Bianim. There were lawyers involved. In this country, there were arguments against the passage or the creation of the office of the special prosecutor. At the time, in 2017, argument in the Baye, and Amaya said, yes, the power to prosecute, as spelled out in Article 88, is for the Attorney General. However, ye kwako fight corruption na ye nyina ye dia tum say the AG no the Attorney General is a political appointee or a member of cabinet, and you know onya sa courage to prosecute on one in Cromwell. If that is the case, young kwati officer yet to the office of the special prosecutor, na ye man the power to prosecute specific, to investigate specific cases. OSP any case be an obit me murder case owned me and ko hu marriage ni hu sem enye na sem a politically exposed corrupt cases and OSP dey involved into ono by investigate na wa prosecute. That is what the law says. First section 2. Or see, the OSP shall not be under anybody's direction or control. Senior, so say Obi shall not be under the direction or Obi direction and control. What does that mean? Or you're independent. That is the meaning. He's independent. Parliament Maakye can say the Attorney General must be the person prescribing or selecting, recommending a person to be appointed as OSP. So present in the appointment, it is subject to parliamentary approval. Yes, we admitted. Or we admitted there was Article 88. But however, you not dare to say a fighting corruption. Now, say fighting corruption there. You a so-called independent czar. Our base said Jumanamaye. And they do we abba. So there was consensus and man fontin engine to say the present and the current Attorney General never supported the creation of OSP. Yes.
Yes, he did.
He never supported.
He was part of the committee, the legal committee then.
Yeah, but he never supported. Yes. We're making the stance clear publicly. But maybe problem is, you see, democracy in the in democracy, you can always not have your way. And you say, do no too much. The majoritarian rule ne ye juma. Do no just then too much. You cannot say who interest na pursue. So the current Attorney General Dominic Akrutinga Ayeni is pursuing a personal interest against the interest of the majority, because the majority has agreed and passed this law against or no personal interest or kasi on peniso. Until next year, Attorney General there or fact be fast to be a cripple the office of the special prosecutor. NY no. 2 million or more pro Marco saying we are taking over all the cases OSP. Because almost cases more original cases more me.
That doesn't matter. I mean,
it matters.
No, but the law is telling you that they are not telling us. They made me read.
Don't read what they are telling you.
No,
to read.
It's the law that I'm reading to you.
Our duty to question them. Me see me danyami say lawyer Beka who was to do.
But me kind law
no. You can't Attorney General advisor, lawyer neto better on experience. When you have cases, now who deal case or police station, next so mo Attorney General's advice. A bit me do 1 year, 2 years, me boy I want to 3 years.
Yeah, but so that's
what can't work. Omo timi nya eduma no abromo so.
But your constitution is saying that.
I mean, Ghana for or press conference say they need more time and they are they are overburdened.
But if you're overburdened,
why are you blocking everybody when you can't do the work?
But I'm not too sure he says or blocking.
What is it?
I mean, per the law that is in front of us, it didn't say I have blocked you.
Okay, so this is what it is. Technicality is there. Attorney General go and seek authorization.
Yes, authorization.
Listen.
Of the Attorney General to provide for related matters.
Who do docket to call? For advice. Now 1 year on my advisor, you can proceed. So who they are called?
Yes.
Who transfer with the advice? So advice in Maya, you cannot proceed. You cannot work. So this office, it will become a subordinate of AG, as the Director of Public Prosecution. You take instructions from the AG. Case where your madam for, where your madam for, on control, into case na cool, no idea to her. Obekwa bani akacho si docket na yira.
But didn't we know?
Let me give you a critical example. Papa your boss so they need to kuno kaswana.
Yes.
Gofedami that was the case of which Makasi advice na ba in term within 3 weeks. No the advice aba. Omo baye we no mo baye aye ni mo baye ya me ni wo kasai no mo so mu hu docket no
na so mu hu
docket na fan
yemi say workers na
ejuma no mo sa no mo ye no o di bed delay case no nipa na mo ho free na san me na make am it.
But so my point is, before me call lawyer,
we are not willing to fight corruption.
Are you sure?
We are not. We are only pretending to be making laws to fight corruption, but in practical terms, we aren't willing to fight corruption. We are not.
The minority in Parliament has raised objection on the recent High Court ruling directing the Attorney General to assume control of all criminal cases being prosecuted by the Office of the Special Prosecutor, describing the decision as legally unsound. According to the caucus, Article 88, Clause 4 of the 1992 Constitution provides sufficient authority for the OSP to prosecute without repeated approval of the Attorney General. And then I was speaking to another lawyer yesterday, and he says, Kojo, pick the law, the act. Nakai the entitled Office of the Special Prosecutor Act 2017. And then it says, an act to establish the Office of the Special Prosecutor as a specialized agency to investigate specific cases alleged or suspected corruption and corruption-related offenses involving public officers and politically exposed persons in the performance of their function, as well as persons in the private sector involved in the commission of alleged or suspected corruption and corruption-related offenses. Prosecute these offenses on the authority of the Attorney General to provide for related matters. Date of assent was 2nd January 2018.
Yes. Body benewu say nye obi ni personal interest say the be block a man for And yet, so be feel say OSP is after people I have to protect. People who have done me good in the past. Until time have come for me to reciprocate the gesture.
That's your view.
It's not my view.
No, that maybe it's
what
it's
is my view? Is the Attorney General not on record to have said Sledge supported his political campaign?
No, but if Sledge supported his political campaign, does not mean he will not prosecute.
See, it is for Charles. Us. It is for young to do deductions from the things people say. Attorney General Dominic Akrutinga Ayeni. MIA Dr. Sledge. Ebuani campaign. Or in the young. OSP went after Dr. Sledge. What's he saying?
So OSP go so.
That to me no person defining some. You can't go after my people when I'm alive. Not my benefactors.
But that's
not those who have fed my campaign.
That is hyperbolic.
For you and I to use the third eye to be able to look into.
Why are you using the third eye when we don't need the third eye in this matter?
These two bodies are supposed to work hand in hand. Because we are all corruption fighting agencies somehow.
Yes.
You are supposed to fight hand in hand. Why are they fighting themselves?
Are they fighting?
They have been fighting themselves ever since they created that office. Attorney General Court 2020 or Supreme Court 7 judges na transfer they told you that this office is equivalent to Public Service Commission. It is equivalent to Electoral Commissioner, NCC. Anyway, you can't treat them like Article 195, 194. Omo catch na all Conan lawyer ye Tony Lita. Any marital brew upon. They were his lawyers in 2020. Justice Amegache or Tro the lead Bafuboni concurred, now Chief Justice. They had gone back on $5 million bribe now 1 year no the retirement. Kojo name no. Any yeboa. Ono or concur Professor Kotti any Mami Doji said Doji omone decent here. They made it clear. Says because there was a consensus per se fighting corruption. So why are you coming back today to want to fight this office? Yes, OSP no more angels, and I'm a catcher was declared young man be wanted. I'm a walusu, but they didn't have the courtesy to even apologize to the young man. But they attempt to make the office look irrelevant, and we will not support it. Na mama ba na MPs, NDC MPs and fallacy almost scrapping that office. This is mama block it.
Yeah.
Mama ngaso omunya no nye nejuma.
Yes.
Omudi petition so the man has said in NDC's manifesto. So mo bombe office of the special prosecutor the Mukina. But you embolden you booster it. Is that how we booster a corrupt an independent is that how name Mukina?
Okay.
Who Mukina ni? You are only arming the opposition to get something to say. Who Mukina ni? Sani Shade Mukina.
Charles McCarthy and wote ne kasi mamenko na me ne lawyer John Agbote member of the base na me di hon komo na no bi no base asan resurface what is happening with the base you ba be di hon enkomo ye pa lawyer me cha bi aboko there anyame adom ye sure say ufia woko court on
straight
my head me who say na address na say me no wie na ye ne ntem ne ye but before me ba oni me pa on
madam for na abante we kwa me say slow down your communication for MPP I mama dia mo dia no we
na your communication for MPP oh okay
adi am dia ya abante we okay, maybe it's not for different person there.
I'm a journalist and I'm doing my.
Wow.
Maybe coalition 2011. with Joe appear. A very bizarre circumstance. Me winning amu robo me. Me throw petition and Siaga. Me a press conference and Siaga. The ministering party and me war.
Yeah.
And a quick rode on in 2015 to win the primaries.
Oh, I see.
Me and I'm signing the campaign manager for both the primaries and then the general elections.
Yeah. Wow.
But you see, I belong to the base.
This is how called the base.
I belong to the base.
Richard Appiah supposed to be
as early as 1999, I'm a conscience secretary for Abdul Manov.
Okay.
As early as 1999.
Oh yeah, hardware.
Any check.
From 92, from cell to ward constituency. My contested parliamentary primary, even 2011, 2020, should have at the end of the year.
Yeah.
You know the call.
Wow.
But I've left them.
You've left them.
I'm on for do I
they don't deserve my kind.
Maybe be so, but when you produce a year, Richard Appiah support.
Minimum pa.
Oh, okay.
Minimum pa.
Okay.
Ono me who no now Hot FM.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Those days.
Nice one. Nice one. Nice one. But I didn't know MPP.
Oh, I in Sembibri, but and then they have did the basic comment.
But party what name one boka what just a wouldn't say party no Hondo want to say could do about whoop when need party no home. Now we jai party.
Me, I was not convinced by anyone to join MPP. Me away, I'm a complete away from the voter origin. Complete away, and just be a half.
Okay.
But that was cracked in 1991. And they were opening chapters for Kojo Preko Dankwah Club and then the Eagle Club. And Kojo Preko Dankwah for no years of mission, a Tom Akumasu. So I decided to belong to that. So now I'm a member of the Accra Academy chapter of the Kojo Preko Dankwah Club, 1991. I'm the call party in 1992. So that is where I have been.
Okay.
At the time I was doing NPP in 1992. My father was the chairman of NDC in my village. And my senior brother was the secretary of the NDC, but I was the only one doing NPP at that time.
Wow.
I trained one throughout, but I mean, yeah.
No corresponding recognition.
And now can be Minia.
No corresponding recognition.
Uncle Siaga.
And no come with you, my such saying.
Uncle Siaga.
The sacrifice is now.
It's not been appreciated.
Yeah.
The bar power 8 years. Me to me lobbya me de kodu na Kojo Dankwah for adonima no wa cancel on 2 occasions and I'm forget here.
You were not given any reason, right?
No, there was no reason. He has a final power to appoint. So if you say this is the one I'm appointing,
you can't say anything.
You can't say anything. You can't hold him to ransom. He had the final say. Constitution makes it clear. Ono na bibi action in Santiago. The Obekano 2015, we organized AFOP, Abu Trevor for president. I was the national chairman for that association, for Nanado. Because of 2011 incidents, you qualify your learning app leaders. Ochia no do Mr. Benchami, or the Safam soon or chair than the next person.
On then one some.
Sir, me press conference now on Mentino. And now, me organize a demonstration.
Okay.
It's no more yet in Greater Accra. It's more public one of no. Lord come me in account. It's more banner. And I make who say crowd will be penny per 1,000. It's on a down. Na nipa no 2 shops. No room. No. That's my offense. The sacrifices na my year for 92 because of that incident. See idea. Yeah, mommy, who be beer. There's nothing I want in this party that I'll get. I say, with time, you know, say time heals wounds. Until be with time, you know. Be a akumabeto yemna bibi papa be from but the vindictiveness of Ronaldo is unparalleled.
Lawyer, my maybe the same way. I am now for say new party be bar, now movement be bar, especially when it is out of or is born out of another main political party. I am now a yaw ADHE. The base. A yaw and a modern tisa movement na party no.
Oh, that me I join political associations or groupings with conviction. Now me catch on. Say me and people me and me pe Kojo ni. And the aya in saying kai yawa anka wa election na wa wini a ya robu no Sanka 2011 ton say me friend NPP mo. Who the idea? My free me tena mo san ye adwuma so aye ka say enti no yaw de anka me code enye yaw. We no your conviction. On say Canada Japan ni ideology ena awini me to the base.
The ideology of Uraken
Japan.
Is it the one forming the base?
No. We have the base, is a grouping of like-minded people. Say yeni ayadwin eye baako say Ghana be ya. This is a leader that is in the Japan. Now we be president. Now we to create jobs. On say dey make say uka ese okwemwa. Yankofa professor free university emanin be ye.
David.
Yankofa carpenter free shop emanin be ye.
David.
Yankofa hwan mechanic. Nti Ghana ye car anka dia se Ghana ho ne e adwuma. To be frank, dia se Ghana ho ne nyina ye adwuma. Na nyame he adoma chede no gumu ahodo obia ne de. De nyame acha na adwen a ye di create job in this country and then I would demonstrate it clearly. You were impeccable evidence to prove any Canada Japan. Na me all babe call ni primaries no me di na chi kakra. And me did not know, "Kai, Charlie, the guy, if you give him 6 months, what you do in this country, you have no idea." And I'm saying, "No, this guy, we have to push him." On one day, on your not just about the base, because I don't want people. But I mean, free Abba. Gradually, no, who said, "I'm trying to share now, if you come or Abba."
Okay, so we're anticipating that Uraken Japan will somehow, some way, will join the base finally.
That is our anticipation.
Because mujina eye ne ensem ene ne niema o pese ankopeso oyema o man Ghana no and mujina so na mode ti the base no.
Yen hwe ma ne nko waste. Yen hwe ma owu ansana ka say ne e boy ensa no Kennedy obedi president anka we nyina ensi dabi. Yen hwe ma ne nko waste. So we want to create that opportunity for him. Hold your here. And we show the base unlike okay be mo so na Guzitano ti no ho na Nana Kurendo Admarol ti no ho na Alanchemante ti no ho ne nyina no o hwa ne nyina a top down approach na mo use here. Guzitano o defeat from the then NDC and o create ni party so top ho na ansan o descend Nana Kurendo and so the same thing the differences with the NDC and our team or the NDP and alliance so then say so so and then in for a free party one sign a more for Maakye Juma but we can still in the party so it is the other way around can they know a bottom up approach and top down the other way around base
and a friend
and now your organization who say a friend about amanaba so it's the other way around. It's not the leader looking for people followers where your followers are ya boy
looking for a leader.
And we are in millions and we want a leader like him.
But you can't take him out of unknown party or GD principles of the party no or GD whatna party name ekobone ekopapa nyina no otimu be person party ni yeye adan na say mokutu obia or J unknown party di somewhere mu leader.
The party is not allowing him to lead them. And
nipa
media sheni mu no yenhwe amane always say odogana to say they no can Ghana first there then he must come to the base.
Knowing Kennedy Japan very well as a principled man, knowing him who loves his MPP, knowing him who will love his party to bet, will not try anything to destroy the party. Anambwa, you know that.
No, he's not destroying the party. He wouldn't destroy the party. In fact, if the entire MPP membership could come to the base and let's make it Japan, we'll accept that, we'll admit that. Because we are not thinking of MPP, we're not thinking of any other party, we are thinking of Ghana. What will prepare Ghana to the next level?
But can't he, the same Kennedy Japan, use a Nieman or force and can obey a leader now? Obetumi aye no emma eye the now presidential candidate of the party any party mu no se ne be ya sa niam or pese obey you know we gina MPP edimu edi aye no the party can still do it. Don't you believe in that?
I'm just coming from MPP. Wa kan come and find adwuma. Na do time o kan yin ni na wan find adwuma. na ba me na de ba ya adwuma masa nyifa anya adwuma apprentice ba ba ya de ba ya adwuma oka omomfa o dey say oka kro mo face bia ono mom na say party no enioma oka no kokura mo amuntie na odi amemefe akwa ka no abonte no oka mo say party no so why must he remain in such a party? He's not welcome.
And to move forcing him and nephew.
We are not forcing him. So Dogana to say the yes we Dogana omra. We are not forcing him. But ono ada na oda ne so miesu na ohead ye koso Ghana. Na emebu egu abonte amunye adwuma anye. Na Ghana mambo say o si Ghana. Baby wo abrochire out of Ghana. Nipa no kwa obenye adwuma aye but ade san obeda street su obekọ. Obe free ni dan mu oda a self-contained crowd Ghana obe free ha akwa abontin so aye adwuma wo ho. Na say adwuma no is so critical. MPP to me create, NDC to me create. Nipa nyame aye na ama na adwe say on create ni embe yenso so onya kwan. So let's give him that opportunity to help Ghana. That is all we are saying.
The base Mosha said aben.
Oh, I shall say Mamin can say January this year.
Okay. Right after primaries in Amwa.
That be before the primaries.
Before the primaries in Amosha said.
We some of us who had the foresight saw that we predetermined the outcome of the results. So we started putting our arsenals together. Yeah, it is not like it was after the election when he lost, then we became bitter and then we have assembled. That is not it. The basic one was as far back as November 4th.
Okay.
That was when we started that gathering. And the name the base came in later in January.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it becoming a party or a movement?
It's a movement for now.
Okay.
It's a movement for now. So we are rallying support, and then there are constitutional requirements to become a party.
Oh, okay.
So we are rallying support, and when we are set, we put our constitution everything together. Then we metamorphose from a movement into a political party.
Oh, okay. This is a movement.
A movement.
A chassis fan ever.
The bees movement.
Yes.
A chassis from the grassroots.
Okay.
What do I say? Yeah, structure no. As we speak now, no, we don't have a national chairman. We don't have a national general. We don't have a general secretary. We don't have those. We have committees that are managing the base.
Okay.
At the national, at the regional, at the constituency level, at the electoral area, even at the police station. We have not reached the police station yet, but we are putting together so that each police station will have 9 people managing it for the base.
Oh, okay. It is here the when you are base move do from regions now. When you moving on about how many people?
Oh, we are for now we have our registration online is about some hundreds of thousands, about 400,000 plus.
Okay.
That's the registration. But now your form which is also into hundreds of thousands.
Okay.
We have not put the figures together.
Okay.
But if you look at the response of the Ghanaians, you see this year projection. We are in millions. At the time I ever put this structure, I need to be together. No, now your figure will be bigger than MPP and NDC.
Hey, so
of course.
So far, mobile lunch.
And then you have an edifice. The founder of the base, Yura Otibunsu.
Okay.
They are the base.
Okay.
Or Tessano.
Okay.
You be on Monday ebe. You be in na be watching cool Obra Sports ha.
Monday ebe.
Ni atumumu be farm nim ha sei.
Okay. Anopa.
Anapa 8 o'clock. You have a fa ha sei. Na ya Peace FM. Na edu Peace FM you be branch. Said the you call card of honor.
Yeah, card of my first show. Tessano.
Before we do card of branch no right.
Oh, okay.
Then swimming pool crowd. Me and this crowd. Me say I'm more swimming pool. I'm head officer. I mean, the least talk about it, the better.
Oh.
And this is for head officer for CNPP. So it's true. No, it is true. It's a fact. It's a fact. And yes, I'm making mockery of anybody. It is just factual. But here the base space. Now you need to say. Even if in terms of space we are almost the same like MPP, but if in terms of structure there, ultra modern glasses, swimming pool, ufro ye dan nyina fully air conditioned o she on the magnificent. I don't know whether you have. I have the picture. If I should show.
Send former Richard now.
Former Richard now.
Former Nisisi was here. Can say crowd was apomana. We should send this abekano. You know, Monday ni dia more lunch. Office. And no be more headquarters. And I be more.
No, your headquarters.
Oh, they more headquarters. Oh, okay.
Now your other regions. So far, we have about 40 offices opened.
Okay.
Across all the regions.
Oh, okay.
Offices no yen talk back crowd. We have not, the base has not paid for any. You're renting back crowd. Voluntary people are just offering to give us their houses for the base to mobilize. So that tells you the magnitude of the movement. Unlike the others, we are very much unlike. I know you are defections. I'm a money defect here. Or the before na be say me ho ase ba no Martin ho na ka kopɛ followers. No. The base is entirely different. And yeah, the opposite of what happened in the case of Guzitano, in the case of Nanakwendo.
What did the move build if grassroots?
The grassroots.
And sapanyini bi abem.
This is ni can
open you know and I can open you know ba ubetie the grassroots for no air can. Okay.
That is the base for you.
Okay. Into Basha say for Brassport Joada way enemy.
Joada you said that to Joada to show people something. A Joada are working there, as I said, people should be in the office. Yeah. You see the number of youth that will run the streets of Ghana. It tells you that the level of unemployment in Ghana is unimaginable.
Mobefa Kessben first, so you know here. Mobefa so her first. Ni mo di nko mo ya na sa. Mo fa Alajo Junction. Na mo si mo piece of Abeka Junction traffic light no ma fa left ma fro through ho.
Ya fro through.
Na mo fro Tasano Gardens one na mo come animo na ma sa mane. Okay, me hu bia wo kire no.
Exactly.
Me hu.
Enye easy o.
Mo dia
ana baby a ye won so no eyilu na ye wo ho no location na wo no kra no tells you the value of the base.
And baby ebi mo location in Shedan value.
I'm not mentioning any party's name again, but
cancer but maybe say as ebi mo baby am headquarters in CC no and chere value and answer them.
No, I'm just showcasing and telling you about what I know about the base. The location of the office itself speaks volumes. Yes.
Okay. Mehu miami ni abema kufie dumu nyina aka Jakomu nyina from Ashanti region eba no so no omo ye dede omo ko no mo ba members na no de ne wo ho no that base na any hu no
the base na mo hu no Jakomu kind of base from.
Oh, okay.
Base Kumasi branch no mo na mo dan no.
Okay.
Or kind of base na hu.
Wow. Enti uyi ora kene Japan wa mususu se mo betwe na bam na mama na ba no ebi mo hobio ma mo de mo ka ho penfo bi hobio a mususu se mo de mani famu a ese fata se sa adwuni na mo wo no o metumi ama etumi agina mabunu ne de mo pe no etumi abamu ana.
Of course your alternatives, because we don't want to go and crash when Kennedy Japan one day wake up and say I'm not coming. But yeah, the name so beba. Your conviction 100% so beba. But in the unlikely events of Bekasa on Bampo, no, we are looking for alternatives. We have people within our contemplation now we are talking with. You know, we will surely create alternatives for ourselves. We wouldn't put all our eggs in one basket.
Okay, all right. But I say, Monday, dear, which you be much, you
invite Obiao, you invite NDC, you invite MPP, you invite political parties, never going now, Obiamra.
Okay.
Yeah, Kokontiba, yeah, I feel na but your size next one.
Okay.
But over age there, yes, sir.
Musa.
But okay. we know that even at this stage, you can rub shoulders with NDC MPP, so we have invited them to come if they wish.
All right.
Until even you are invited.
Oh, okay.
Your media house has been invited.
Yeah, sure.
To come and capture it.
Sure.
And you are not coming to look for petty things, like.
Matthias here. Matthias here.
I don't want to drive.
Matthias here.
Go further.
Matthias here. La, you better say, Edward no yin ebesi form. Na yaba na yenimu nyina akwakohwe eye mo headquarters no lunch na mo lunch wona fi de beka wo bia so no ye ba betu eye tifo anim na obi aso ate yada see pa
so me da say
all right
to end it me say we can't
Charles McCarthy.
I just want to talk. I'll give a comment on the ruling by the
yes
High
yes
Court.
yes the ruling by the High Court yes
I'll disappoint him as a lawyer. Article 88 clause 4
yes
clause 4 is an entrenched position.
Okay.
If as a country we want to amend it, let's amend it. But as we speak now, Ghana, you do inquisitorial, we do prosecutorial, and not adversarial. What do I say? Now, those powers, the prosecutorial powers of Ghana, according to the Constitution, is vested in the Attorney General.
Okay.
I have said this thing over and over again where I had a chance to talk about law. That if we want to diversify that, we must go and amend that. But until then, everybody doing prosecution is doing that on behalf of the Attorney General. Okay. The Special Prosecution Prosecutors Act is a derivative of the Constitution. It's not an authority on its own. It is a derivative from the Constitution of Ghana. And the Constitution of Ghana is clear that any enactment, even by Parliament, which is at variance with the stipulations of the Constitution, I'm paraphrasing, I don't want to quote verbatim. And to the extent of that variance, that article or that law is null and void. You understand that? Article 1-2 of the Constitution. It is clear. The Constitution is the prosecutorial powers in our Attorney General. You cannot go to Parliament and then enact a law that will go against Article 88.4. You cannot do that. If you do that, that law is a nullity, ab initio, to start with. And you know, I'll disappoint him on that. I have always held this view because the police, they take a fiat from the Attorney General. Yoko takes it. Everybody doing immigration, everybody doing prosecution in Ghana is tapping from the powers of the Attorney General. Okay. So you can't create an independent body and a body and say it is autonomous and independent that has prosecutorial powers. It will be against the dictates of the Constitution. Yeah, you understand? And you know, sir, hula balu and this MPP politics na but
law say yedim ne sa aden na Charles so bi say aden na omotena ho ehweye na yin omoka kire yin nyina temamufo na obi bia say sa nete papa no so gina so eye de oye enne ne ba be ka kire say ente sa.
I say that spirit of the Constitution had departed from the Constitution. Every Constitution has a spirit. The spirit means that the background of the people. If you are right from war, it will reflect in your Constitution. If you are right from an era where coup d'etats were prevalent, it will reflect in the Constitution. So the 1992 Constitution, the spirit of it has a background of coup d'etat. So the framers were having in mind the how do you call it? The fact that the CNA free a bar. Okay. And you know, young comma nipa bebre powers. Say, we need to me prosecute, you function nipa ba komo. That person will be under the control of the president. You make an order say. Order say.
Kine be a yem sane manim CCPO.
But and now you wo he. What you say that spirit no any hobby at the party. So if you need an amendment, we should go back to the Constitution and then take steps to amend it. Now a bit diversify and any diversify. But that is stance now there. No. I was in MPP when the Chief Justice was being removed. I was asked on radio. I told them that she go. They said why? I said it is the Constitution has made it so easy for us to remove the Chief Justice. Even than it was even easier than removing a judge of a lower court. Yes, very, very simple. So I said she will go. Unless the president intends not to. But as it is now, she will go. I say, lawyer, Opa, MPP, yes. Any MPP has said, you can law. You can law there, she will go. Because if you look at it, it is so simple for her to go. If we don't want it, because, and again, we came from that background. So the Chief Justice must be at the beckon and call of the president. And the president say, "Oh, you are to me you." So they might make it so easy for him to remove the chief justice if you want to give him problems. You understand? So this is the situation. So in our clauses there, let us go back and take steps to review our constitution.
Okay. Lawyer John Agbote,
that is the intersection of me and argument. Say, look, we are not willing to fight it because ukwa yemra now would there show monopoly. We all know what it means when you have a monopoly of prosecution. And until that age, Timba no abe fale nolly prosequa. Because he's not interested. Look at many cases are what discontinue.
We have said that if the constitution has a problem, what I'm saying, a higher way, a higher way. If His Excellency John Dramani Mahama comes with a gun or a sharp, how do you call it, machete, to behead all of us, you walk free and go and sit in his office and work. Nobody will touch him. Do you know that? That is the constitution we have today. That's how dangerous it is. He can decide to go to the street of Accra, wait to make Kunipa 1,000
because
he has immunity. I mean, protected. He cannot try him criminally or civilly.
Wow.
So in the constitution,
yes, we are as a lawyer John Agbote, member of the base in AD and Common Namine Susie Herbal and we are now for your discussions. So this one says there's no party in Ghana that can send Ghana to the promised land. Only end this in by 4 years time. There will be more development, peace, and harmony in Ghana. Julius Agahu Obwasu Tutuka and Ediwe Ebaye. And this one is from Eko Disosu, aka Okoto Rasta. Ewo Bojuase. Also, good morning, okay. Also, good evening. I don't know whether it was, but it's today too. Well, maybe I'll check me if you need to say. Also, so good morning. Please, can you ask the lawyer if they have the base in Norton? If they have, I will want to join. Okay. Then this one says that I find it very difficult to understand why some people try to entertain certain politicians who call themselves the base. The base is there to reduce what MPP can win. These people ignorantly claim it is only businessmen who can create jobs. The base is morally bankrupt and Kennedy will never succumb to their unfruitful activities. This one from Ata Edusei of Ofuansi Kokobe and I do way by 5 minutes into 9 a.m. My name is Susie Helban. We are now for Kojo Kojo Yabua Atanase, former youth organizer of the MPP, our West Ayawaso West Wagon Atanase Yenshe Nafe Yene Susie. We are now member back to the discussion table. No, so ni Komo Susie. We are about there. Nice. Yes. I read out them kakra me ho ye pa. One Friday pa na one fesa. Na say na won kofie.
Enne ye nkoye.
Won koye wo ho, wonya nkokra.
Ye ntwembro nya woni yawe akokọ.
Won ho ade no.
Won ho ade no. Ya na de. Me twa wa se ho wo ma.
No problem.
Radio na ya me na yo.
No remix na na ya.
What you say? Me da say.
Susie for bia ho ye de. Doctor ho ye mpemfo. Kama
nyuma wo bo adwuma
mesumi chia na pa Matias here ono so bo adwuma o boy so hoto mo konko no de enum ye num pa konko de enum pa
de Michelle ma check for mo hwe yen wo Kessben TV mo mutie Kessben radio so me mama chen na utie yen wo Kessben match so a obakwa nie me fi Susie Herba Center said da Edu Friday ye no Edu Friday a me ba cho entumifo afutuo bi eni we koni pasum o wa afutuo bi a e 2000 yi je 1000 je 3000 na ko we see life bra Edu manda no pa you can come with that advice na Edu Friday a yentu obi abafo ye hufi mo bi ditu ne bafo ane enti Friday ye betumi ye hufi agi yani ama yani agi na niema koyie efie bus everywhere trip na ye kwaji ahome baabi ni ade me pa chaw na wo se ye wo apomuden ye wo anigye wo nipadue ni mu enya anigye ni se wo sirio anigye se wo feel at peace in the body, in the spirit, in the pocket. Say pocket no sika nim na nipaduane ne spirit ne kwa mu ya nipaduane ho dwona na spirit ne so ho dwono isan say nipaduane ne spirit ne dan eze nipaduane de emu anyowa botoro mu ya kra say woni nye spirit ne ho ntono enti die ne beye ne ye ho to yen yare a etiti ye mu yare a ha ye mu ye hia adu papa ene ye nipaduane fa se de nyame ye no yes don't put square objects in round holes sanity sana ancestor with the chemicals emma organic body enti de on na ye organica ebo ni pedua no ye herba no abibidro ti da ye tu su din abibidro ahabandro no eno na ye abibifo de as a Ghanaian, would ye habandro, and on a saw nipedia yaria, and Yansun so be a woman, and on a Jew nipedia free ariamu, Emma or Hobia, and in a to me 2 yaria say, a wo nipediamu, Nelson Chow Bonos, a CSC nipediano, and my cells, tissues na, I break it down, as I yaria or Munanti nipedianum say Muntino, Nina San free, then nipediano reverse, I call back to normal. Se de nyame ye no na abibidro no adoso twaso enkofo bi de bibu yen ebi mu frafra mu ye se bi mu kura da bafunu kura frafra mu o mamo ya sana brade be bisa mu o na munyae me pa wo chew sibi kwa ene ye purely natural purely herbal eye abai pe me sha se afri me maso mo de mo ese huhuro ni awo samonka ye ho a enye yie mo amamu a enye yie se be ma pa ka ho na adu anadwo ba wo se wanije obowa me se obowa be ma ka ho a when it's night time there's no ugly man there's no useless man obi a very important enti menua be ma ansa na be VIP anadwo wo be VIP awia anopa ani abre nyina no na wo sibi men ebo ho ban na wo sibi men edi wasema na wo sibi men eji wo yawe ejina wachi ebo uchidom sibi men capsules nie me say over 10 years consistently sibi ye ka infections in men ye ka gonorrhea ye ka syphilis ye ka infection eteti mema ye mrewompem mema ho meka no mo ahoden de adu mo ka ginemu a ye sibi men capsules eno nie am de amaka mra no eno nie wo de anopa didi as an African man Ghanaian man anopa di Ghana aduani obra titi no do fried rice anwa no edo so di aduane se African man di wacha anopa do kunu gobe di ma ho to mori koko pema ho to anopa nfa nka tie gum wakasa be hu say yes nanum sibi men wodi awie wa yi sibi men capsules no mienu anwumre okwa akoda yi sibi men capsules no mienu nanom nakoda that's the recommended dosage menu ya be ma ubedi adanse wani beje eyi infection ni free ho ubema mu kekaw ensegu ho me ka say ya show bi ketita odampa so obre ona mana roba kita na mo na junso ni fokom isa se ontimi nyonso ojunso na mu hyehye na mu keka no na ne mu dwa na oje ne ho enye no wo su no wo ka no wo bo ne sere ho adura beje eyi sibi men ya show ketita ni mpa be yato num sibi men yesi ye kwhye wanom wo tipens ojunso anom ubema mu hyehye mu keka wanom ensa ba ho wanom wo timi nyonso anom waye bo wonom a asa manketinkitin tenten bi na wanim num sibi men ebema wagina so boy adwuma bema wo ba da brijo bema sabutimi mu adwuma ubema na fon keto first na eson na ye bigger longer harder and stronger enene aye weak etimi nyina so sesia na ajojo me pa chow sibi membe bo nyankopon ba wo no na ye keto dada eno de nyame adwuma meni ho bia ye na emom na eso ena sese afon ya le bi nti wonum sibi men na beboa wo ebeyi yare ni nyina afiri ho wo be be ma no bebo adwuma yiye ye de aduani si mpaso a wo bedi na ade ache de si punu so no wo bedi ama wani age wo betumi ada ema moja du mo fusane wo dwonso kama wo se ni gie ni ahomeka bia ba woni paduam wa na wo kro no eye sibi men me dofo me hya wo oba akua me hya wo se adroi eye purely herbal bibia mfremu preservative additive bi anim eno ne CB men capsules Suzy ene yaye CB men capsules odo kwa usu CB men ma de ni bi na wo pe anopa mienu anwumre mienu utimi bo adwuma ne kwapo no ebono so ekum yare mmoa no na enye ne nyane cells na de awugu no na ne nyina enso atumi asori afififofro na ne ma akoye di ama wo CB men medafo me ne wunwie ye oba de nie me nua ba enumaduro me ma de hiomo pa se owo issue wo mpam me say wodi wo won krama se wonwe no otimi mu adwuma bawe na ma no onyi ntumu da se ono oba no 2 minutes wo ye be ma na wo 2 minutes CB men onom wo oba wo ye under 2 minutes wo de ko she be ma me pa to oba wo ye under 2 minutes wadro ni CB women oba enka wo ho me ka che se enka no eyamienu ana me yensa ade a ede bani me ka course so no ebi wo wane ma onware ne ho yie oba wo dware a koto squat na twi wu nanta nchenchen no eya ma eho mfusa shave tai shave wo ho esan se ojunso anakwo wo shuma o clean wo ho se den still ebi ka nwini mu afevi fretewa na create sansent wo ho eno obeya ya enko oba bi wo ko shuma on clean ne ho yie wo so tu na ise gbayi onware se bi ho yie squat na fa wonsa ko wachi na twi entamu ni ye na fa wonsa bra wani na san twi na fa nso ni wo hye ani mu ni nyina kama me se ta shave yesa anka bagina ho saa de yi na waye na nka ba ho a ya dro ntimi nya ho hwe eye neatness keka ho ni die ene na ma kire wo no na mbom inside wo bi kwa wona ma be ma nra wa wonte nka no anado nsa ko wa na wote ana drop gu panty mu a eye yare mmoa infections mmoa omoba wase ho no mudidi gu a no mu jo mo na no mo jonso ene create san scent wo wadra wo be no nye CB women ebe yi san kan nyina afi ho me pa chaw me si wudware ye e wo wachi wo ena nka no wa da bi wa wie bibia ne koya burishin wo hwe ho fine na nkan firi wo ho na mmom se ye inside ana infection ba wo so na create ya eno de CB me de biti beto ma sika atwa me de beto chacha CB women ebeyi ni nyina firi wo so oba obu nsa na wa ya ase ya wo ya na wa seke kawo oba wa bu se maye wakaka ma wo sabu na ba na wo yesi twaw na wo bre na wo yese mesrew wonum CB women eba kra wa ya bese wo unhu se eba CB women ema wo flow ye e boost immune system ninti eboa mankosua ne to ehihye ye kama oba bia wo reproductive age for 18 to 35 years no e wona wotimi yi healthy babies etosase so so menstrual cycle ne nkoye na ye basa won hwe wa wo ne wo mpe wadro eye CB women capsules be mo wo fine wo menstrual cycle no be koye wo be flow into aklaba wo se ampa ma wo bapa wo ba no ebe esbiti nyansa ena de to wo de amawo CB women be boa wo menua ba say infection ko na ye wa CB women be jo usisi na ye wo ye mana mo woto no ade a to edi ja wo disadvantage wa hom sisi yawe ukotodwe ena wo ankle no da bia na ye wo ya ni pato CB enye wadanfo oba didi ye anopa mienu anwumre mienu se won didi ye a wonum aduro se dan entumi nya adwuma asa akra won fidi ni ye oyare a ne won timi ntone ntem enti di Ghana aduane da bia me se me promote made in Ghana da bia di Ghana aduane body ampasie nya do abamu oputonsu abankwan katenkwan werewere di banku dokono emo bi na adawo di na ahonto na nom abibiduro eye CB women oba ebesiesie wo na wo beye fo e woni bagye ebekoye ema ho nso che ya de giade CB women ena ye ne saa me ne wawie CB soap nie ye numbers no ena aba screen so no fa ya we bia ye title na adi wunya che wo bre wanu menua wo mpane ko hospitals ne ade enko wo frɛ ye numbers na kasa de ye wo the signs and symptoms wo kan nyina ye beboa wo wo so be se wo tubi ton a be pa chew CB soap ye de pedicure any manicure wo 90 papai wo nsama sincheche wo ntama propro wo nantia ye den fleky wa wai atoto ntentan asa ayi glass and asa mirror a breaki sana nantia ye enye for CB soap twi enetimi poti no yemfa nwari o yemfa nsra eno nie bo moden na fa twi wo nanti se de obeye nini wo de nsuo hye besi wo na de sibi soap ni bi fa wo nanti no na de sisi nsuo ni mu 15 to 20 minutes na wo de boo na ye de twi nanti na de atwi na wa file wo cream bia betim de aye wo twi wo nanti ni be jai pai na ye twan sa gam no empai biem wo nantam fa bi fifa wo mo wiema pro fa bi fifa wo nsam fa twi ni nyina be jai e be pedicure any manicure any ye de ye papa mamu ye salon no munto bi mfanya adwuma chemicals be 8 na mu use de ye ba ko bi tisa danche ni blue ba ko bi ni crogena de agum ne mfoforo disinfectant e de ende ni nyina we heba ebi wom wo ton nko atimi ye adwuma wo nya ni nso hye na wo de kɔ me pa cho me sorry so for the sake of mom tie radio ni nti me bobo numbers no de amamo mom frɛ ne ye moa mom 0247 11 1671 0247 11 1671 ena ye wo 0246 57 8750 0246 57 8750 na yeni nkomo baby bia ye trade organa wo pata mo benya bia to ena afo ba ya so ye benya bia to suma manhia ana ko kan shi drugging bisa repash eba benya doposo ho no mo etu na bibia akoyie ye frame your back here ene kodwo mama kwanya nyamisha kodwo na bibia ka champa info se metwa mo chama bitwa puse mo ye chama ye din ti ye twa wase ho ene chama mpato ka twa wife se back me di upi wunyamai ene ma hijack e wo se ye gi eni na anwumire we ba bibia ye bechini ti ka chama dance wunyamai eti bibia be koyie ne what ya see ene koyie
oba ko ba mi krampa bob mi enu mi ensa
na ye mi nya nrufie
oba change no bebre
mi nya nrufie mi
ate
odon ma na mi na
dress ni gina so
mate
ora chese sa luguntu bi
ohun za mate yara ye Suzy Herbal so asepa so mo de ebre ma me kan cho say ye Bayport Financial Services say omo fix deposit no mo go so eye ho adwuma rent no fix deposit na eye Bayport eye no fa ho gye mu bi na ebebo ye pa fix deposit no mo ye no omo ye bosumi miensa de omo ye bosumi nsia na afi so afi ba ko de e wo honom 5,000 and more or the bar when sa ebeka eye de send de fata when it comes to eye we sika na da ho na afi so no e wo ma wo no eno ene ye ka show no to fix deposit no ka ho na ko ye bi woni eye Bayport Financial Services for Enkoyebi. I want to master the test of time. Omo timi ayebi senior fata ntia. Omo nya sa akukudro no ese fa usika ne bra na ye fa nya adwuma na nya moho ewo usika no so. Anu nti no ye ne ntama na woni eye Bayport enkodi enkomo. Frɛ omo number si na woni eye mpanyfo endi nkomo. Wo frɛ ra boni na nkasa mu ono ene panyini a oda eye Bayport Financial Services na no frɛ no na woni no endi enkomo emfa eye fix deposit no ho 0245 153283 0245 153283 and after so 026 300 7922 026 300 7922 now when a Bayport Financial Services for ND and Komo Sasa Namika just a Great Kingdom Medical Center so I will honor your best trusted healthcare partner and the Great Kingdom Medical Center. So we hear a general surgery and now so we hear general medical services now person will question a year when need was so and then when NOB where dental was seen and our face will pay x-ray and our face will scan any ECG and now so say will pay a year baby omo laboratory no eye fully equipped pan dia na eye Great Kingdom Medical Center NSS woko na Great Medical Kingdom Medical Center ewe kropon ben eye Kingdom Estate honom na ewo eno tie nentem na woni eye a doctor kuku da momo ho ene a nurse fo a sebi omo eye adwuma ne yie pa enkodi enkomo honom peso so peso ye surgery omo ye general surgery na mo amupe plastic and reconstructive surgery BBT say BBL liposuction and vasectomy talk nyina no omo ewo hono mo experts no egu ho mo ye adwuma ne yie pa doctor for pa ewo hono mo ye adwuma ne senior fata nintino from na woni omo endi enkomo na bookie na call omo numbers no eye 059 372 2619 059 372 2619 and answer 0530 84
8502 0530 848502. Now we need a great Kingdom Medical Center for ND and Komo. My member na Kojo Sunshine on the OSP Senior Charles Sunshine on Sunshine on our fino yenko other matters. So I've seen the coalition for our face so MPP for our press conference on you're talking about government arrest and the detention of their members and also on Komono. Ye Kojo Michel Biwa Bokodia.
Me Joseph
the radia say the radia don't kakra anopena no mubu dini adia oh friends unia bema kechire no bo Charles di no bo di on so mon friend no monte abomudia kechire
kajon kana kumanto ne Friday ebedo to the to be ebedo to yes you be yeah who the
also on Charles nka afro Charles in fact
kechire be no wrong number
asa
do you have one on the field
who's that
you do fear the memo bia kumanto to myself
mate
bia be ko bia da
mate pa
come kumanto
mate yedi komo
ya me fa ko nyezi no me cha golden boy
okay
of Ghana
okay
Sami Jamfi
okay
baby obi an chake sem komano nyankopon ma na hoden ni di o no onye ne mo ne di wa because without Sami Jamfi and this in a part with me go do ye o crab boys in the grassroots moto to niema obia no o make sure we cream sa because NPP they say me pushing it to a certain corner
and the catcher in the same Charles Makati so uncle cry say
and no me we program baby Sami obi a make sure say Kojo Preko Dankwah so crane mu ye so ni mu ye on the production team on crane no ono de onu golden boy there on yen camp no aye ni e kan obeya manabro don ko akoma to ye na Friday maybe to me na wonim na so ba we ni so no wonim say yi kwan na sa ankan o das contractor na negine lawyer na no tie me de me
yes lawyer John
me twa me ne me wo greater Accra some crab tab na adade me ne na minim ni ye pa ono no he dan hye nsu yi I remember that my door na market na me lady na me Tony ade Satam to be the minimum ye. Kojo ni bibi. Satam Alan Kojo Chematin. Party for the boni bugani ade ade. So na zeka Japan no kasa team no. No ka bad team, bad company no kan. Wo shem ne Akufo Addo e no mo board that wicked rule. Since Nipa 17 e ba nyina, Japan was part of Akufo Addo initiative bi baby o kan ho. Japan to be wura mu adi. Saka so di we atem. Kojo mpianim so ni ti wele Mr. T from Vancham woni ti nyina di na tam kwai satam obi a be make sure so ya de bia na kere Japan no mu ona no odin woni otimi di atem to be ba no obi di watem wotima se e no mo ya na lanchama ti soon ya so many years e no so ma twuma ko gira nchai na no awo wo ya plans akoba na even ba kunu pa woni obe contest odi second no wo edu be shame se be ya wo betuma block Alan part of Alan Crawford because baby wo fi ba no o tribe no betuma block wo ba be shame e che no be hu so di second no say no ade me am ko betuma defense me defense about my hand part what one e wiasim one minister of presidential candidate na president be di da wo tie no odi obi odi aten president my foot ni ne ma ne ono de ye dey or any business as a president or the ye wo di atem na no ko ye no di second say no betuma defense afedi me me contesting crofo no and almost making sure some so a pini ukakra umina odikum wakoti the base wa wati na ko gina kona samete da na kio mu da munye dati work no mu wia na maba mi obi na ati o no o so no my example no alanche matin Crawford o mu na mu di yawo na mu koti ampa di yawo ne koti ye mu so mu di yawo na mu ati kana Japan na ati na de nye obi a na mu amububo bom din no obi odama tusire obi odama etuse obi ni once di obi ni hwe omo a omo lead no omo ode na mo mu ya de mu nyina mo ma na ye de na mo nya mo ja ma de enne mu gira honom adwena bo mutim ye one e kwa be ne be fa so betim agu NPP wo mu de no boni kra ta akire wo ye de kwa se kwa ye de we mu de boni na mo de ye eti ye yi kwa na mre bia ye yi na no mu gira ncha nka omo dan na no mo ye no e na ka omo da ye omo nya din e kwa jodo omo ye no de bufuo sa the base for ebufuo kra no there's no need so be badwane sa there's no need so be badwane because boni omo adi no and ye nim boni ni mpo bi ba omo aboni odi ne kase yese wo pini mu keto mu wu mo ko gina nche na no Thanksgiving mu mra mo anko alanko jo chamate de bi tira no ko Thanksgiving ye ni bibia no ko ye bu no ebutu ne bibia wo ko na no Thanksgiving utifi up to ne ye to abani wie wo se won kan the base ho a wotima ko ba omo ya fie NPP ye bibia mo hu na ase da eti adwumbɔne no no na akɔtɛ nkwankyɛ ho no wodi bɔne ti Kojo de America ne sɛ kana Japan wo mo pini ne ye pa mo mia mo ne de base de nya papa bia saa na meka no papa na ne de tie no ye de ne papa asa bibia no test force na de wey who could do for what? Who also a Bama when you need no man me di anim na NPP from Rantie no mu twa gya no. Ko be hu ni odios ne niam om de beba bonte. Ko no point enu am na kwotete no. Bo nim se na chinye. Yeti so yi ni tintam a boys ni be ku so no NPP boys no. Won be ku enu am na kwode ogi nti om pe ba bi ntra. Ni anwina om mu abufu number 1. Sa ankrofo boni om de adi ye. Na na ye ni mu boni kitwa am mu ani abre. Kojo yanku anim.
Okay.
Kojo wuni bibi. Me call attorney general issue. Who's attorney general da bia o de bofo say won zamba mtaka. Wo ye ya no afa gongo bita no obum. Fa bom o kan na NDC mpanifo ya no mboafu. Ye ba ne beta no mboafu, Kojo no mboafu. But person e ka kira mo say Kojo e. Woni mi say NDC ministers no. Enye we pen wo yesa ade no. Woni say minister ba kwa na me no the same thing. Kojo me ma example ba ko. Ye ti hei, ye se obi aba be wi ade ho. What you say? En ye nyina si fom ye di na chi ye pam no. See a cromfo na chino but at distance omu and obi wo cromfo na nim wo twa na maye kwa be ne be fa so be chi no wotima to no no boy ne kwa cross na ya chi cromfo no yes da bi jajaja be chi ade sa nipa no nya cromfo onu mo support cromfo no ikeje ti cromfo onu wia no no pai cromfo ada ne nyina ya ba power yes cromfo aye bone corruption cases ene ne ma mo aye edozo Kojo wa fa bi mesusuma fa bi ye nyina make sure say ye betimi de omo sebia nyado omo ayisu Ghana ne omo anyusu ye don fa kwa so ama omani nyina hu say anye bia asimesi na obentia de oye na nye etimi ba fa na so fa ye nyina ye adwuma e de ne ha dwene say memesi da bi obi ma anye bi me de me ma anye bi so so ibia jo ba bebusa me eti de ese me mpo mi ye na majai bi di court achi say wo power kakra me kra 99% wo one no me nye ya me Kojo mpo mi nya adwuma ne bi Kojo sasa me kwate wa he NDC for do na supported this way OSP issues money be no Kojo metima ka cho say wonim say abayi bae wo de ayi attorney general mo friend is saying ayende wo de ni gina bonkum na de OSP gina ni fa so no OSP ayi juma cha attorney general with this era NDC bae Mustafa case ayi Kenoferata case sini bebre sledge ni adade case ni bebre otima yempa gigis ka bebre wo other places Mustafa etima freezing ni niam nyina wo wia no busa on attorney general Kojo case papa be pa na otima di akiri wonim say red alert ayi fi ayi so no Kenoferata so no attorney general ti am ayi fi no so nim za because the reason being say nipa no emra nipa na ono de akọ we nimpo extradition na ono mo ye no attorney general na court to say oni right na Kojo na nipa na ono no ya de no attorney general Ghana attorney general say nipa ni right so obey nipa no bibia e dey na brofo no so trans no entertain those things what am I say so there's no need some baby bimpo sa it the American say ade na sa de we yaba na attorney general waba cases in bebre abu e bi na chance kan no me ba na me take chance no asem kitu akokoda ho kran po aso be advice kran po Kojo ebu achibidi adwuma no bro mutimi nye me ka me nipa ba ko mienu bi case ekodi ho Kojo be di akira advice keke to advise even the police service no mood on be no omutimi po nye so at the end of the day ada no ho the same thing na akwai ayewe no ayi Kofi Amabo ho ba bi obi ancha kese nkoma no minister Kofi ayi Kojo waba galamsey enye one place some me krom brown of Kenya ase open ye no the whole Ghana say the enya konya oti region po mutu galamsey what am I say Kojo ba ya na aifo IGP unso no task force the same thing and then we saw task force national security force or presidential task force of regional one or by minister appointee minister no kokoti name also was there big da some pa me obi akọ galamsey fight me there sabi am sabi nka magimi was one tell say to be bia galamsey fight bia just on nko an be ko Kojo galamsey fight yanko no one place and them no kasa metima catch you playing fa galamsey na jinse mu am na abroso ya ho hwe nye ye bi mewa IGP team na no te ne tax na no kura no on do ko a omo kokoje ho no ma omo da ho Kojo so to ma say omo da ho make sure so mo di some days ye janko fo mo ba we we name us omo kwa no mo jai eti dia na wo hwehwe ntia omo pese obi abebi e dia na ho ntia Kojo omo pese obi abe adwuma ne bi the same thing attorney general ye the same thing eti the me kan say ayo mampani fa ne nansi from no to niam yi na no na chance kan o mampani wa be gina say the be ya sa papa no ayo because attorney general to be difficult say party ni be ebe ya de obetimaka mama one example Remacha so Remo Weko who send people for some bus say na come out so but your friends abanga ni we ya me case by no ekosi se Kojo one go be until up to net when twan fra banga when twan fra ya me example no etiwa wo fi asem ya na de mene chance makati ma amabo ane ne we so ediko yoko busa say how many months ni yo Remacha timi afre ba do open na man pipi ni bi case mra emra a minute obekopa je nipa kro no e de nako it is better say OSP na wo dia say the ono de NDC political party for no ono nya party ni obetimi a deal with them wo mina wo dikum me ma onye bi because wo ko after me crop for any ade Kojo se better man na so mampani amfane na nzio no antoto ne niam ye dia ora na man NDC metu aka che ora e be 40 to 50% na dia NDC bae eti uba na do obi kokoto ano a ora ni na mrasam kwa na honom obi da ho na Kojo se nipa ne hihye ana ne ntotoye nkoye dia Kojo be had NDC na opeso ko 50 years 60 years no ebi ansa be kan 6 years no eti da me pa NDC mpanifo chew o mampani pa ne chew na attorney general ne de se Richard for nkan de a on put it into order na Richard for no so ya che Kojo kan ho some of the ministers we are now okay. Papa baba ye recruitment of baba ye basa koko for 5,000 band ko you 5,000 what wants him you do mampani ni ba what the one dey fa omo enu say ehwe microphone pe nwo na no utie we communication minister say no want so to pass on so ho sa we defend it is better so mampani be make sure say so be reshuffle one man team ko you need defense minister so defense minister one of the important place it is a nipa no ho na be confirm na no confirm no would obi be ba na obi ye nya ho no to sa to say baby to sanitation na baby say ball and ngra de emini asam ne ye but when the day hanum dey adefo fro it be so mampani say na Tony General na adwuma ya de ama no ntimi nya na wonam atumi ne opre no say tumi ne on be pre sa de akode a Kojo ombe ye sa ma sa ball party ya na party enyi mi ami die de me dada mu omo sa abedi Ghana so bi mu and the pomo chamutu niema yi said the beya Ghana for reach mu a omde two abama wonya sa huge 56% no the next one better to na chi amado beba no wonya krabia 70% obetu anya and yes so mampani Kojo.
All right, but I say I am I mention ye I am cut from Echuma. Nanado has deceived Ghanaians by creating OSP because he definitely knew that only Attorney General has the power to prosecute. I know, yeah, hello, Kessben TV. The man Charles in front of you is too much. He's so intelligent and bold, but he should come back to MPP. We need his kind. I am Peace from Wenchi. I said, Ora John Carr said, on in an MPP, Peace man, Wenchi say. Men can show us Sambra MPP. Why?
Because you remember, Satam no more power. But Branty Okasa is no tea with Charles Party Charles Bar. 8 good years, or who says a Charles back. And now Charles are coin baby and Niabren. Party na wua 40 mino.
I don't know Kasama Charles. Nipa Kasama name twice.
And this we so baby agenia. No Konechi. Hey, now some bears in ye.
Charles Pacho and Sane. It was Okwen DC.
Maya.
Oh, Charles and Okwen DC.
No, that's the best place.
Charles for now. Peace man.
That's the acknowledgement. The first say they are very professionals, and you know, ejina mfimfini. Unia udi bane ya yebeka.
Okay.
Enya yebeka.
Okay.
Sana abeye.
Okay.
Okay. But the Article 884 no.
Yes, 884. It's interesting. Mr. Richard and Fansani and Kansas. Yeah, 884.
Offenses all offenses prosecuted in the name of the Republic of Ghana shall be at the suit of the Attorney General or any person authorized by him in accordance with any law. Besi odima na ye kind share. You see, so authorize you be a it does not require say the biabe kono also advice. A delegated power. Once you delegate the power, you can't take it back.
Yeah.
Isn't it? And say Iyoku has been authorized by agency of prosecuting a man for say new council or AGBU. And you have been authorized already. You've given me authorization to prosecute on your behalf.
Okay.
And I don't have to return to you any day, any time. Set my advice.
Okay.
That is where the minority is coming from.
Yes,
or any person authorized. And to authorize the police for, see, they can prosecute on your behalf.
What authorize immigration for?
They can work on your behalf.
What authorize a Yoko?
Yeah. And any kwansi Yoko sorry no about what you to me for crime fast doing go.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I said that's the law. That's the position. Who kind we are Article 884 now. Literally, this is what it means. You don't need a master's degree in law to be able to understand Sadiwi. The person has been authorized. And we call DVLA some more authorization to drive license. Do you go to them every day say me kwako fakawi me nko chika na? You don't do that. It is not done like that. And you wo e did to me now. But we mo dey understand e tie no current arrangement and say so we could prosecute here. This is would the docket no attorney general across the country. This is a co-ages department. A bit from region. This is a bad national.
A dozen.
Can you imagine?
Me we na fe ento aso ho no my happy birthday to Auntie Maakye of Openi Anane family of Achim Abekwase. Happy birthday Auntie Maakye of Openi Anane family in Achim Abekwase. Happy birthday. And then a happy birthday to you Mr. Philemon Waku Santino of the champion Rubin tribe of ICGC Covenant Temple Kotubabi Ben Papalat. Happy birthday to Mr. Philemon Waku Santino. And then a happy birthday to Erico Fonsela Ewaye Ablekuma. Happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to you Rhoda Osei Asante. This one is from your father Yao Berima True Drivers. Happy birthday to you Rhoda. Happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to Patricia Pukua. Happy birthday to you Patricia. And then a happy birthday to Grandma Ya. This one is from Ajuman family. Happy birthday to you, Grandma. And then a happy birthday to Manfo wa Juan Gwen Manfo wa Obri. This one is from Auntie Faustina to Wutafo. Happy birthday to you. And then a happy birthday to you, Sandrine Amwali. This one is from Citizen Atudazi. Happy. Sandrine, Okay, this one from Citizen Atudazi from Rwanda. From Rwanda. Matekasa. From Rwanda. Wait, Citizen Atu from Rwanda. Kojo, Citizen Rwanda. Asami ye kano wate Citizen Atudazi any ye kano wate where Citizen Atudazi on my why mama nko na me gentleman for any common na me mra ne ento is here
ya mo akwa ba e de ba Genuine Dental Clinic e aso ya e sim hoduma komo ayi bi efa tooth replacement ho se osietu na wose yebo foforo e de hye ho ma nya hwe sunsu anso a se wositu na wan hye foforo a bitimi e de abrɛwo de kan enipa ese enipa ni monyam ukọ nipa mu na wo kasa de yehwe ye wo sen de ebo ama wotimi bibi ye wo sen o kasa de ebo ama words bi o ha wotimi pronounce ye so ye wo sen odidi dwuma dia hodo bebre ndi sɛ ɛsene etu a ɛho behia sɛ ɔbɛba ne ahyɛ foforɔ nso ɛwɔ hɔ ɛde ama wo nso obi wɔ hɔ a ne se no na baako sie nim baako sie akyiri ɛnyɛ ade a ɛhyɛ nkuran gyenyema de ɛto nsa afɔ ketewa na mɔba ne nyɛ ɛsene foforɔ ɛmfa nhyɛ hɔ nso ɛmfa ma wo afei nso nipa ɔsene wɔ w'anum a ɛboa ɛma wo bone no ekipi in good shape sɛ wositu na wɔn replacement a saa side of the bone no ebitumi atum ama na yie anaasɛ ebitumi ebuodum sɛ na yɛ ayɛ ta aka no ama na yie mɛntena se ma saa ha no ɛnto tuanamɔn ba sɛ ɛsɛ na atuo no yɛnhyɛ foforɔ ɛwɔ hɔ mfa ma ɛsɛ na ɔba a yɛwɔ mu ahodoɔ bebree yɛwɔ ɛsɛ no baako a ɛhyɛ wɔ a obetumi yi wɔ adeɛ na wɔahohoro ho na wɔasan hyɛ na ade baako a wɔ abɔnten sɛ nipa dodoɔ na agyiri sɛ deɛ wɔhyɛ a obetumi yi no ntumi fa didi ɛnyɛ saa na ɛteɛ yɛyɛ ma wɔ a obetumi de didi obetumi de akasa obetumi ayi dwumadi ahodoɔ bi a wodi di biara no yɛwɔ mu ahodoɔ mmienu yɛwɔ flexible one a yɛtaa ne bar plus no ɛna afei yɛwɔ acrylic ɛna afei yɛwɔ deɛ ɛhyɛ wɔ a wontumi ɛmfa wɔn nsa nka biom anaasɛ wontu biem ɛno nso ɛyɛ fixed prosthesis a ɛno nso wotu anamɔba kyɛn nyina dental clinic a yɛbɛyɛ ɛnso de ama wo yɛwɔ mu ahodoɔ mmienu yɛwɔ pfm anaasɛ porcelain fused to metal ɛna afei nso yɛwɔ baako nso a yɛfɛ no implant mɛntena fi to anamɔba gyenyemɛ sɛ wosi na atuo nko adeɛ gyenyemɛ dental clinic yɛbɛboa wo ne arestore wo smile no back to sɛ nana ɛkyɛ wohwɛ gyenyemɛ dental clinic akyi kwan nyɛ yɛ akwan koraa ghana ha fan no nyinaa gyenyemɛ dental clinic ɛwɔ hɔ wohwɛ yɛwɔ Accra gyenyemɛ dental clinic yɛwɔ 2 branches ɛwɔ Accra the first one ɛwɔ Nungwa right after Nungwa senior high school wodi wɔ ni check Kantamanto no nsa benkum so wɔ pɛɛ gyenyemɛ dental clinic branch ɛwɔ hɔ a yɛne NDC office no anaasɛ Italian pub ɛna ebi animhwɛ ɛwɔ Nungwa afei nso atomic down dɔmikwa benya one about wodi wɔ ni check Taifa no nsa benkum so wɔ pɛɛ gyenyemɛ dental clinic branch baako nso wɔ hɔ a yɛdi adwumadie wɔ hɔ afei nso Santimantan mu Kumase wohwɛ yɛ Abepɔ junction total filling station no achi wo pɛ odi wani HG no onsa nifa so wo pɛ ye ne Methodist school na wa Abepɔ junction no e na di anhwɛ afei su kuma se wa hwɛ ya Atonsu high school junction traffic light na se wa pɛ gyenyemɛ dental clinic bank ba go so e wo hɔ a ye di adwumadi e wo hɔ kofo bi aso hwɛ gyenyemɛ dental clinic a ye wo central police station no enche mu ha pɛ ye ne central market no e na di anhwɛ a ye di adwumadi wo abonsan na wo central police station nche ho na takra den so oh gyenyemɛ dental clinic the branch na pipe and traffic light Tadisco junction hɔ a ɛnka ne beebi a na GM bank ɛwɔ no saa bonsanko na mu na gyenyemɛ dental clinic yɛwɔ hɔ a yɛdi adwumadie aflawo so gyenyemɛ dental clinic ɛwɔ Ecobank story building na story building na Ecobank ɛwɔ aseɛ no ɛsoro pɛ na ɔhɛ gyenyemɛ da obehu yɛ ɛwɔ aflawo afei wodi wani kokyiem ɛwɔ techima no so a abonomantemu gyenyemɛ dental clinic ɛwɔ Mazi road ɛnkom hotel akyiwa pɛ ne AY Ahmed ɛna bi anhwɛ ɛwɔ techima afei nso esiemantemu so yɛwɔ Tamale gyenyemɛ dental clinic branch no ɛwɔ Tamale Tishigu yɛne post office no ɛna bi anhwɛ anaasɛ adjacent the MTN main office na yɛbi adwumadie ɛwɔ hɔ nom ti Ghana ha fa na nyinaa de gyenyemɛ branches no ahwete Ghana ha nyinaa wotu anamɔn ba yɛbɛhwɛ wo ne aboa na ɔsɛreɛ na ɔkasa nso akɔyi ɛde ama wo sɛ wohwɛ wo TV na se a yɛ numbers no yɛdu aseɛ no wobɛtumi afrɛ gyenyemɛ dental clinic ɛwɔ saa ahomatorofoɔ yi so 054 990 6588 ofra doctor ebegye wo so say inquiries no make ebegye wo so ne aboa wo na wo so so ye no kasa so akoye di ama wo gentlemen it's time for you to smile again.
Okay, yene gentlemen for and AD and Common Yento so now for discussions and so Charles, I don't know whether you want to touch on either the coalition for Ejumano and answer MPP press conference no mu ye no to deal with their matters when it comes to the detention of their members Nafi. I don't know which one you want to pick on. Okay, sharp Nafi.
Because I think say on the GRE ni coalition for 7 is a matter of lack of meaningful stakeholder engagement. What do I say? Because say lead the institution now with the policy for free bar. It is only commonsensical. Say ube engage the bodies involved. What I say? With stakeholders, no. Now new manyanki town, no what trauma system na. No more what drink trebia or mudiama. What I say? I think say no mukushia me boy. Why implement a policy before stakeholder engagement? India. Common, it makes no sense. It defies reasoning, common logic. Say, implement the policy and son which your man for we are involved.
Very interesting. Because tag for so much trauma
you don't
twice.
respect the people. You have taken the people for granted. That is it. And it is unfortunate to say Dr. Akwesi Sapon ISR now I know. What I say? And it's simple for need dear manipa, for bo manipa. Engage them. We need free forwarders a share. We need GIFF4 and Ghana was Shiana would need
freight forwarders for
yeah, Guta would know Mushia and as I won't go back to no more group no shippers there and there. Would know Mushia. You can put this group together and have one meeting. Maybe explain the processes to them. Or more input or no my and can you be a drill? Sure. AI generated and machine generated figures. And when this our studio equipment my why Obaha a unique. So me trap video of this studio. Now me the call China, they can design things like this for me. But the prices may not be the same. Yes, anything.
Yeah, no crap.
Ebia me call UK or bet me ya mame. Prices no ebe different from that of China. And you cannot get a universal price. Say price when near tones are phone we. It is not the case. Maybe me to a dinner fee. And a oko factor you can negotiate. Maybe what na factor can negotiate? No matter so amount. You will discount. Oh, to a dinner do ye tisumount. China omuye. What I say? And you know what Ghana now so AI no a generate prices amount. And me invoice na me dia brew no from the factory no who challenge no say nya no kra are you the manufacturer? Una manufacturer me to ade ni fi ho. Nipa na mato ade fi ni ho no say price a media man ni was meant ase. Ompene so who does that? No, what is the object? Yes, you can make $3 million in a day, but somebody is suffering. Somebody is paying for it because Ufi said, it doesn't make sense. What is it? It makes sense. And there are another issue here. Can the AI detect used products?
No.
Substandard products.
To say second-hand goods from maybe Abuso kind.
Yes.
And Afus.
Yes, or where they are detected.
Yeah.
How do they come by that calculation? Say Makoto Bruniwa with the bar. Bruniwa matter in America, Bruniwa matter in China. No, are the prices universal? No. You see, ye nyai nyansa krono na ye boy who will mind we mono in the name of AI. Now, why we am on dispute resolution? See now, the panel what tema and no kwakuyi nema. Say into nearby one, we might say about a meeting. This is back and down. Minister of Finance. A 1 hour bed who fit them a back dispute resolution. Yen to me nyaba bi or tema ho and find your office to take care of these things. From tema to Kanda. Kwan so na enye motorway a mu ye na utimi di 3 hours or kwan we so nti imagine how drain the pounds are. Why are people not thinking about people to say almost all cannot say they will not take on board the concerns of a coalition for no or Martin who does that? Then why do you call them? I don't know. So why you wondering say, oh yeah, dear no na no mobile can won't find Juma. Why was that meeting for? And no sure for what? Just to tell them say Martina Mokaba find Juma. Is that why you had gotten to? A one I drew. The suspect near Munipan but be no. Or more ye de intimate from na main country more direct to say look, yeah, Tinia Moke Cow in Fichri one. But Mumfan to Museum Fanny Juma. Really? It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
On MPP.
Yes, MPP.
Yes, on MPP, yeah, I am right to complain. Do you get it? It's a right to complain. But I think, say, who complain here, we must be reasonable about these complaints. Obiya DNA nya, condemn the act. So what I say, For instance, Baba Amando dia oye. Does it make sense? Say what for will be picture. Now what converting as an LGBTQ for that. What for oba bema aye no ba. Is it proper? By law, is that democracy? The freedom of speech, freedom of association, what have you? Is that what it means? Oh, are right. I also have right. Your right ends exactly where mine begin. Your right to speak freely does not give you the authority and the power to denigrate me. It is a way, yeah, who depending me right now the yeah the tiamia. I can equally trigger my right. I just want to and you be a trigger no right. Why are you complaining? Me who I don't know, but you feeble. You see, you don't complain because you have to complain. And cranidins and money, you must tell them in the face. Say, yes, sir. You don't do that. Then who you are, who they are decided to abandon, no more consider. Yes, 2 weeks for Baba Amando may be too harsh, but near 1 year, it's not the right thing to do, especially when it's the officer of the party, well, constituency communication officer, and all you win. Until why you will know being so quiet about me. No, assume is this news for AI. Today with AI, you can give these instructions, and now I have me so there. Is that where we want to go to? We need to sanitize, what I say, the environment. Yes, sanitize your politics. Let's do it issue based, especially emoji to say, but me and a buyer no be lifty the politics from personal attacks to issue based. This is about me be a flag bearer now. Now you are degenerating, you are debasing. Or no. Is that the life of Bamia? No. You must live the life of your leader. It should be issue-based politics. And yes, sir. Do campaign based on issues, not sad day where you caricature people like that. You are talking about the president of the republic. You're president. Not what fun, not what you say. Has anybody done that to Akufo-Addo? No. Obia Eduya Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo I want sign bill numponu. Ya nyene sa. Akufo-Addo desist and resist from transmitting the bill to the presidency. Nobody caricatured him. But this thing is becoming a symptom of the MPP. Because Omudiaye Mahamada, in Mahama 1, you remember Mariwade was arrested for what? Doing this same Photoshop. Say Okofa Mama no do Okofo bia oni obabi da no di Mama tia kosi so say onwa. You see, you don't do this. This is not politics. This is stupidity. What I say? And anybody who want to support this team has been mad. Your head is not properly screwed on your neck. These are not things we must support. These are things we must roundly condemn. What I say? A different from so be a na dream no wa kwachino.
Kessben 92.9.
But what dia temne ye chu no dia tena wa koye we no ayi yen kanche no yen kan no krenche ye wuzo ni a wa ye no wanye ni yi. Se na be ya wo chena wa ye dey onye biu. But most son so no a man in so travesty of justice. What is travesty of justice?
Kojo Dankwah.
Kwasi akika.
Ono nim no hen.
Sebi we yan kwasi akika. David Dankwah obepe de travesty of justice in any look at travesty of justice. Baba Mando otiasia. What does that mean? Which justice was travesty? Travesty. You are properly invited. And I will call Sunyani headquarters, the police headquarters. And they don't know anything. I know I'm going to invite you. Apparently, Muslim move welcome. And I call by so a order from I think some friends unreported. They get it. And you know, we don't say they should facilitate your coming to Accra. Accra in here. And you know, maybe you one now who the lawyer and the call you. And I court and remand you. And then before soon about court decisions.
Okay.
I saw Bafo Soloku Bafo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorokuba, the founder of Sorokuba for MP. Or no
MP.
Or by no beya no di Soroku naba, your Monday naba so or
Soloku.
Sir.
Yeah.
And the MPP soon court decisions. Tiama Supreme Court, almost the most Supreme Court the same day, at the decision by the same day, and see that.
Could family about 10 yes.
Wouldn't be
for Mike and the Brown.
And this for maybe I become a one at the party number. Or maybe be a no machine. Who said maybe a port in my port charges now know the pa. Because of that, you know, who call porter. We be doing one miles a football park. We be anyone NPP time or before a year or 2 years they go for the Babeko. At the piano and a do piano. Emma and this for could jump on some bomb better near Maso because a Togo mpa duty free. Togo duty free. Togo there no more Ghana nibi. It's your banner the Penyan duty free. But this one not for mama. Ghana ni be on betono. Ama sabe near my bonny ufi. A second hand now will call a bad the money.
Chocolate. Obama Ghana dear need to go there na pepe.
Thank you.
Send a bay I bet discourage a man for so
much from Nyango point show. Mrs. Ofuka Fiana Kochokone a yimwa. Kojo Preko cars and Nico say Juma because of aboarding in your mind to from and maintain old ones na any and a president and this for a kaka come castle your been duty free chronic will be a day and what no any I can pay yaba yaba most sorry perma for AI some of the idea sa na mutaka for AI coach exams who try compare off one way what must say and the mutaka fa ho hwesika do do a nkofo de top forms and ye nimba bi kokosie ni AI plan AI exams okoko oyeye and de ko ya ba and then mo fa AI de akọ transport ko yo nim se cars na ye gini be 40,000 say number 70 to 80,000
yeah
how
and you say AI no so ohun Dodge Ram I say ohun ram pe na o say aponchen say ram
yeah
nti AI no o kan atwom say aponchen ontumi ma ne bo no aponchen because onim Dodge Ram no onisa feed no into ontiasie
the talk kwa ohun
into ohun
amanfo ka
o te Dodge Ram no Dodge ne de we jemu and a ram no I say as a bridge ram right
yeah like odwan
good into ohun ram no so odwan and so can this you to me mabo no
etino o me mabo basabasa and this is from hwe ne ma bi o mo ye ni and the BBS finance ade bi ade o ha be ba na this ka be ba bia na ko hye oni operate no to say obekasa hon kwa Nyankopon fie what ma say yet ya na the finance the cocoa board ko cha say and o mo ye popo no and this if can ya different ni e ko poku and Roma Nyankopon nyansabo akwa no fo so na de ba fo yet ya mo ko fe ayi palm we aba ye ba ye ayi emuni ade ye ma so finance afa AI na o finance for ya ngo Kojo finance on the enwo BBS ka we be a finance and the way so aba once akofa man ne duty na ebru nipa so Kojo yesre mampani sa na we no na the party opposition yesre ne pa omomra back na kwaya mo campaign na fa so ye no you make sure say the implementation ne be jama and ne niema na kufu adom ya na ne board en crofo ntimi fa mana na ke changes ba and this ba beginning na niema e kama pa ukoport e hwaye ma ade ne sa niema we ntima ba what must say?
Well, they mean no, but Charles Mumyenu in Amuntie. This I'm reading it from an infographic from Joy News, and it says all convictions secured by the office of the special prosecutor is hereby declared void, and I order a fresh trial. Justice Nyante Nyedu High Court Judge.
As my mechanic, you do this. 8 years in the team office the office started working in 2018.
Yeah.
8 years in all convictions.